Welcome to the 8th episode of the RPA Rookies podcast. I am your host, Parth Doshi, working as a RPA consultant at Wonderbots and UiPath MVP. So this episode is little emotional and proud moment for me as well. I am going to talk about my journey of being UiPath MVP, how I started my journey in UiPath, and also what did I gain from becoming an UiPath MVP. We currently have UiPath MVP applications open till 10th of December. So I'm going to talk about that as well and who should apply for UiPath MVP. So let's start with my journey. In 2020, when I was in my last year of college, I came to know about the UiPath tool and what RP is as a technology about. So at that time, I started learning the technology. I completed the courses on Academy. I saw some community events happening since we were in the lockdown, one of the difficult phases of our everyone's life. There were many online sessions happening, like we all know about them right now, as different chapters are organizing different sessions. So I started attending them. I became active on LinkedIn. I connected with different people, and then I started growing in the particular RPA industry. Then I implemented solution, participated in the Tech Gig Hackathon, won the hackathon. I came third in that Tech Gig Hackathon, and this all things helped me to reach where I am right now. Since I always had the passion of sharing my knowledge, helping others, when even I was in college, I used to teach my friends. I developed websites to help juniors learn from the notes that I have prepared. I was always passionate about sharing knowledge, creating content, maybe articles, blogs, videos, many things. Videos, I was definitely scared at first to create the videos because I was like, will I be able to convey the right information in the right way? Will my presentation be correct or not for the audience? But later, when I created good number of videos, maybe 50, 60 videos, I realized that everyone cannot be same at presenting. Everyone has their own style. I adapted to mine and then I kept on creating the videos, and I right now have almost created 210 videos. All these things that I did led to me to apply for UiPath MVP 2022. And yes, I did apply and I became probably one of the youngest UiPath MVPs. That is what I believe, because I have not seen someone of my age or with my experience who is UiPath MVP as well. But yeah, it was not that easy. It was a phase of continuous learning, sharing knowledge, communicating with people, doing all these things outside your 9 to 5 job. That is something is that very really important, I believe. Once I applied for UiPath MVP, there were multiple rounds that happened. A community round, then a round with product team, some quiz as well. And then finally in Feb 2022, it got announced that I was one of the UiPath MVP. And trust me, it is a very proud moment for anyone who has been working in this industry, sharing their knowledge, communicating in community, etc. etc. A lot of things. Definitely a lot of things. Now, after I became UiPath MVP in Feb 2022, things started changing a little bit. Not more. This is not something that changes your life, but it definitely helps you grow in this industry. Now, what did I gain? Being an UiPath MVP helped me connect with different people from industry and learn from their experiences, because now I had that tag that I am UiPath MVP. People started messaging me. I solved problems of a lot of people. I mentored them. I solved their problems. Anything that was coming on my plate, I used to take that and help people. That helped me grow and have the experience that I could not have by working, but I learned from people's mistake. It helped me improve my communication and presenting skills a lot. I will say like a lot I have improved in this particular area. Before a year, if someone would have asked me to conduct an impromptu session on any topic of UiPath, I wouldn't have been able to. Definitely not. I would have asked for 2 to 3 days to make PPT, prepare for it. But now I can just talk anytime on any topic of UiPath that I have knowledge about. So that is what I learned, and I became good, and I will say more better at that. Also, I learned so much from other MVPs. We had MVP Summit, we have internal connects of MVPs. I learn a lot. I observe people a lot, what they are doing, how they are reaching at this particular stage in their career. So it was like a river of knowledge connecting with other MVPs, and I could just keep learning every time I talk to any one of them. Like literally any one of them, and everyone is there for help. And I did also collaborate with many people, worked on multiple things, so that definitely helped a lot. So now I can just keep talking about the list of benefits that I've grabbed from being an UiPath MVP, but this were the most out of it. But you cannot gain all of this if you are not passionate enough about it. That's the key. Like, I definitely believe I was so passionate about being an MVP, sharing knowledge, talking with people, communicating with people, that all that curiosity and the power helped me to be an UiPath MVP and gain so much from this. Also, this was not possible without my company Wonderbots supporting me in all these things, allowing me to conduct sessions, to contribute in the community, participate in multiple things. They motivate us every time to do that. So I'm really grateful to Wonderbots as well. Now, coming to the last part of this episode, who should apply? I think that is pretty much clear now who should apply for UiPath MVP, but again, I'll just say it in few sentences. So if you are someone who is passionate about helping people, sharing knowledge, it can be through literally any medium. It can be videos, it can be posts, it can be blogs, articles, conducting sessions on latest features, sharing your experiences, anything. You should apply. How you will contribute, that should not be the question right now in your mind. You want to contribute, you should have the answer to that. And what you want to contribute, you want to contribute your experience, your technical knowledge, whatever it is. If you are someone who loves networking and communicating with people, I think I love this thing most. At most, I love networking and communicating with people. Then you should definitely go ahead and apply for UiPath MVP. The last date to apply is 10th of December. So I hope this episode helps you to take the next step in your career. Not only the action of this episode is not only for you to apply to being an UiPath MVP, but to help you understand you can achieve what you are passionate about. It's just that it takes a little time. You have to give your consistent efforts to it, and I think you can also become an UiPath MVP or grow in the RPA industry or be a person who is communicating with different people and build your network. So I hope this podcast helped you, and thank you for listening to the podcast till the end. Thank you.